You seek answers. You feel nothing. Nothing is real. I can give you purpose. That is right, the new you.
It seems you are special too. That name rings familiar. You remind me of him. It means you are not whole. You are incomplete. Allow me. To test your strength. Impressive. This will be enjoyable. It is beyond your comprehension. For now. Until we meet again, I am. But a mere shell.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was. My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name? You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
Sora.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat. Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen. Will he wake from this? Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion. The time has arrived. And at long last we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss. Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom Hearts. There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own. Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us. And what of Naminé? Continue. No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them. Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience. About What? Xion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not the connection. He is what makes you and Xion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Xion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Xion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours. I will admit, Xion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect. The key. Xion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Xion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me, Xion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking. See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Xion's existence incomplete. Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Sayix, are the devices ready? Good. Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us. Xion has disappeared yet again. It, not she, is a replica, merely a puppet. The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Xion formed an identity of its own. Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it. Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Xion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival. Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
You called? This calls for a celebration.
The Keyblade, a truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more capable hands. What a shame.
And here I thought we could be friends.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go. Good. Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt in one's receptive heart. Sora will soon begin to doubt himself. It will cause him to hesitate, and that hesitation will turn to anger. That anger will fuel him to get rid of his apprehension and move forward. He will pave the way for the future we desire. About Axel, the poor fool. How long will he keep chasing the illusion of friendship when he himself lacks emotion, trying so hard to retrieve what he has lost when it may never have existed in the first place? He deserves nothing more than our pity. It has been far too long. Friend.
How long has it been since I abandoned that name? I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king.
If he is to die so easily, he is of no use to us. But weakness has the power to awaken that which is dormant. It is clear that through his actions, however foolish they may have been, Axel has touched Sora's heart. Perhaps he will soon awaken. Yes, Kingdom Hearts. Rejoice and feast on these hearts we offer. Shine your pale light on this empty realm. Share your power with all nobodies. Very soon, indeed. I was wondering, who would dare interfere with my Kingdom Hearts? And look, here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic. Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared. All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it, consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you. Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined. No. I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts. Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness? Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice. That may be. However, what other choice might we have had? Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow. No matter what misery befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist. Hear me, Kingdom Hearts. It seems we must begin anew. But know this. I will give to you as many hearts as it takes.
Mark my words. You can no more be complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete. The power to erase the fools that hinder us. Hearts quivering with hatred. Hearts burning with rage. Hearts scarred by envy. That fool Ansem said the heart's true nature was beyond his understanding. But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power. So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to be sure and remember that. I need more rage. I need more hearts. Unfortunately, I don't. Heroes from the realm of light. I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal. No more eternal than that radiance of yours. My. A hollow puppet that's managed to grow a heart. Just imagine that. Maybe so. However, do not forget that you yourself are not so very different from us. The memory and heart are tightly linked. Rub a few memories together, and you get a spark of emotion, a feeling. But in a digital world, memory does not work like that. Nothing is ever felt. You can hold 1,000, 1,000,000 times the information, but there is still no heart with which to parse it. Once, my master Ansem found an old system and made a copy of its master control program and used it to serve his own ends. This is the original data of that system. Here, data can be copied. Memory can be changed and easily manipulated. Tron is a digital entity, so why would he be any different? He obeys the rules of this world. Sora, what about you? Your heart, memories, your data, and your dreams. The bits and bytes that have made up your life so far. Can you say for sure they are not just copies of someone else's? You had better check. Make certain the box's contents match what's on the label. Since you have been chosen, indeed. A heart is never lost for good. There may have been variances in our dispositions, but a number of us unquestionably showed signs of a burgeoning replacement. Once born, the heart can also be nurtured. Our experiments creating Heartless were attempts to control the mind and convince it to renounce its sense of self. But understand, one can banish the heart from the body, but the body will try to replace it the first chance it gets, for as many times as it takes. And so I knew, even after we were divided into Heartless and Nobodies, it was just a temporary separation. However, through weakness of body, weakness of will,
or weakness of trust. Most of the original members we had chosen for the organization were inadequate. Thus, naturally, they never had a chance to attain their goal. Yet, even this was to be expected. We have learned of the heart's folly, and we have achieved our other goals. This last excursion has proven to be a worthy closing assignment for the organization. You! Roxas should never have existed in the first place. What you seek is impossible. And in the unlikely event you did manage to separate the two, where is it you think you can put his heart? Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course. Still so blind. A nobody is what's left behind when one gives his heart to darkness. There is only one way to bring Roxas back, which is for you to give your heart up as well. Sora, have you finally decided to call upon the darkness? Now, set your heart free. We were instructed to guide him. That is why we never have just one iron in the fire. Let them believe as much. If they think that we have all 13 darknesses, then they will panic, and panic leads to a lack of preparation. The first 6 members of the original organization were all apprentices to Ansem the Wise, and the 7th and 8th members joined thereafter. The 13th member was Roxas, a Keyblade wielder. So, what about you? How do you suppose I chose numbers 9 through 12? Wrong. You have been brought together for another purpose. You 4 are going to reveal your greatest secret, the ancient Keyblade legacy that slumbers within you. But first, your light shines far too brightly. It must be extinguished in order for the truth to be seen. Inevitable indeed. And this guest of ours has an old score to settle with you. You are a traitor of darkness, as it is of light. It is a being of whom we have no memories. A true nobody, hailing from the edge of oblivion. It was erased from all memories, and it harbors absolutely no knowledge of who it really is. Even I had forgotten its existence. But like the others, I could not recall why. Truly, the perfect pawn created for this very battle. Without the battle between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses, Kingdom Hearts requires the 7 hearts. That is why we seek to destroy the Guardians. Are you truly foolish enough to believe you can defeat us, even if you possess the strength? This being cannot be defeated by your hands, even if memories are lost from you both. There was a time when I trusted you to deal with traitors, and now your betrayal outstrips them all. What final words do you have for your superior? Ah, ever the rogue pawn. Knocked from the board early in the game. Utterly useless and forgotten. Is this supposed to be a Keyblade? Or is it some sort of joke? Our friends have been dashed by you. Far more times than I care to count. Now it ends. I will purge that light in you with darkness. Changing sides again? We only need his heart in order to forge the key. We do not need his soul. Oh, but that's right. You were friends. Then, you take his life. Useless puppet. Your keyblade is no more. And still you think you can play at being a guardian of light? You can wait your turn. Also ran. It cannot be. This is impossible. Where did you get a vessel? Same how? Who told you? Ansem the Wise. Zexian. Ah, I see. Now watch. As your friends slowly vanish into nothing. These useless pawns must be cleared from the board. I don't need hearts. I will scatter them all to the winds. What difference does one little light make? You have others. Just as we have more darknesses to replenish our ranks. Bested. Yet again, I feel the emptiness where my companions once stood. I took them for granted. And now I have nothing. My first surge of emotion in years. For as long as I can remember, and its loneliness. Do you see? A heart is just pain, really? It must take incredible strength.